New tonight, an 18-year-old accused in a gruesome road rage beating death is free on bond, at least for now.
Christian Hillman is charged with second-degree murder in the September incident, and tonight we've learned the prosecutor's office will push to have him back in jail next week.
But that's not all. 24-Hour News 8's Lindsay McComel has uncovered that Hillman may have been engaged in some questionable behavior while out on bond. Lindsay.
Yeah, Brian and Marley, this is a case that we've been following from the very beginning. Hillman is accused of beating and ultimately killing William McFarland, who passed away on Halloween. Now, this is the second time Hillman has made bond. His parents bailed him out at the beginning of October, but then later that month, a judge ordered him back to jail and set a new $100,000 bond, saying she didn't think that he should be free and on his own. So we did some digging to see what Hillman was up to after he made bail the first time. Christian Hillman's parents bailed him out of the Kent County Jail shortly after he was charged for felony assault at the beginning of October. During that time, his bond conditions included an 8 p.m. curfew every single night and no drugs or alcohol. But a simple search of his friends on Facebook shows some of Hillman's behavior on October 9th and again on October 21st. You're looking at a video streamed live on Facebook 30 minutes after his curfew. Now that he's made bond a second time, we stopped by Hillman's house to see if he or his parents had anything to say.
We watched them close their garage. Saw them inside. Someone waved at me inside, but no one's coming to the door.
Court documents show that Hillman claims self-defense in the incident. He told detectives that 64-year-old William McFarland grabbed his neck. But witnesses describe a ruthless attack on McFarland, including Hillman repeatedly kicking and punching him and then asking his friends to take photos of his bloody hands. McFarland spent a little over a month in the hospital, but passed away on October 31st from his injuries. Then on November 10th, the prosecutors filed the second-degree murder charge. That could mean Hillman will spend the rest of his life in prison. And I did speak to the prosecutor's office earlier today. They have seen what's on social media and say that they're looking into it. That $100,000 bond was set before the second-degree murder charge was filed, so the prosecutor's office does plan to file a motion to have that bond increased again next week. Hillman's next appearance is December 1st. Brian?
Yeah, Lindsay, this is somewhat troubling seeing this video because even though this was in between appearances in court, they still knew that there was the potential he would be facing a very serious felony charge.
Right. At that time, the condition that we knew with Mr. McFarland was that he had severe brain damage. So unfortunately, it was somewhat likely that he would end up passing away from those injuries. So They were and made that very clear that he would likely face a stronger charge.
So what happens to the 10 grand or the money that they had to put down to get him out of jail?
Well, depending on what happens next week, his parents could lose that money. All $10,000.
Lindsay McComel, thank you.